is now in the studio with us. He is the digital economy researcher. And good morning to you, Mas Bahtiar. How are you?
I'm really good.
Good to have you here.
Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Yes. Good trip to the studio. Everything was good. Yeah, everything was smooth.
Absolutely.
Good. So I think we're gonna just start right away, right, Carol?
Yes.
Yeah. So first of all, we just want to know, how did you get started into doing this terrific, I think very interesting work that you're doing? Digitalization of enterprises, MSMEs, and all that. How did you come about?
Yeah, it was started 2021. I studied about digital transformation in small medium enterprises along with my team in BRIN,
Yes.
Indonesian National Research and Innovation Agency.
Yes.
And we studied 5 provinces with 600 numbers of business unit in SMEs. And we found a large gap between large-scale business and small medium enterprises.
Yeah.
So in large scale, it tends to go to Industry 4.0. It means that from 6 loop of business process, they are already digitalized. Even though in Indonesia, from 36 large companies, it's not really well connected. It's still like hybrid.
Yeah.
But in small medium enterprises, we see that wide gap. Most of digital technology adopted in sales and marketing, like go to e-market, e-commerce, and then utilizing social media to promote their product.
Yes.
But not bring how digital technology help them to improve their productivity and then standard product like in a large scale.
Yeah.
Right.
So, Mas Bahtiar, you've begun this research since 2021, is that
Yes.
correct? So we're in the midst of the pandemic at that time, and it seems that the change of lifestyles of people and also businesses, whether that's a large scale or even MSMEs, it kind of changed also because we're connected only through digitally, correct?
Yeah.
How did you find out, how did your research find that the MSMEs itself and people in the rural areas are adapting to digitalizations?
Well, this is something interesting that the digital technology is still inclusive. I mean, mostly utilizing this technology is in Java Island and Bali.
Yes.
Our research show about that, but not for the rural area, because they still encounter about the infrastructure.
Yes.
ICT infrastructure, not only about networking, but also their self. Like they don't really have a smartphone or a computer or laptop to connect. And then the quality of the internet as well, it's not really good as in a capital city or in a city.
Yes, of course.
Right.
So that's the problem. And if we digest into the deep how about the e-commerce or marketplace help the small medium enterprises to leverage their business, we can see that not many SMEs can utilize this. Only large like supplier that grab the product from the SMEs that are harvesting about from the transformation.
Now, Mas Bahtiar, I think one of the main factors you already mentioned is infrastructure. What about the change of behavior, or people in the rural areas are so used to the conventional way, it's so hard for them to kind of shift to this era, to the digital era?
Yeah, they learn. I mean, like the entrepreneur, small medium enterprises mostly like medium age generation, not like millennials or like Y generation. But they learn about how to utilize from their peer group, like the community.
Yeah.
And also I would like to emphasize the local government that provide a training assistant. Yeah.
Good.
So from our survey, 90% of small medium enterprise entrepreneur obtain the knowledge and also how they go to the market is by the local government.
Oh, amazing to
So
know.
that's really
great. That's good to know.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Not only like providing like ID or inviting the e-commerce owner, e-commerce company to train them, but also some local government also provide a gadget.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Gadget. But this is another problem.
Yeah.
We found not many, but some of the entrepreneur didn't utilize the gadget, but their children.
Oh my goodness, that was happening.
Oh man, that is why. That is why.
That's why the change of the behavior is very
Yes, exactly.
But the three positive things that we can see that most of the entrepreneurs already acknowledge that they need to transform in the digital
They're
age.
aware of that.
Yes, they're aware.
That's good to know.
Now, further on Carol's point there, where everybody, especially maybe outside of Jakarta, is very conventional when they're doing their businesses. So, how did you introduce this concept of digitalization to them? And then the response was it good? Was it so-so?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in 2021, we focus on measuring the readiness, not only the entrepreneur, but also the local government to provide digital ecosystem.
Okay.
Because the key factor is providing sufficient digital ecosystem to the entrepreneur.
Right.
And then this year, in 2022, we collaborate with the largest telecommunication network, PT Telkom Indonesia,
Telkom, okay.
through the ITDRI, the research center from Telkom. We try to produce a model for digital ecosystem. So it consists not only the product itself, the technology itself, but how we empower through knowledge and then learning and then help them to develop innovation by utilizing that product. So we currently we are developing a technology that helps them to create a standard product and recording their business. And then how we introduce or we promote our technology is there are several stages. The first stage is start from the local government. We make a regular meeting with the local government and inviting the stakeholder like local universities and then the community or the association of the entrepreneur.
Right.
And then we're going down to so it's like a top down.
Right.
We're going down to the small medium enterprises. We conduct like in-house training.
Okay.
To introduce, this is the technology. The important to adopt new technology.
Right.
And then the last one, we assist them by like monthly or bi-weekly. So we go one by one to the pilot area.
Yeah. I think you already
Very
have a
hands-on.
very concrete system here. It's just now we just need to do it now in a more vastly across Indonesia itself.
Right.
And previously, Mas Bahtiar, you were saying that you are now currently focusing in 5 provinces.
Yes.
That becomes a target, your target for digitalization.
Yes.
What is the success story and also the challenges you meet within those first 5 provinces?
The most challenging is how to shifting the paradigm of the local government that digital technologies is not only e-commerce and social media. So we're not focused on sales and marketing, but we're going to the upstream in a business loop. So start from empowering the entrepreneurs to like get used to record their business, like from procurement, purchasing, how many stock. So we can identify that if there is a mistake in their business process, it's easily to see or to investigate which part.
Right.
That's the first.
Yes.
And the second, it will be standardized daily products. I mean daily productivity.
Yes.
So if today we can produce like 50 donuts.
Yes.
So how about tomorrow? How about yesterday? So it's gonna be like they have a record. If they not meet that standard, so what happened? It can be the staff ill or there's an issue on the machine.
Yeah, it's easier to detect the problem.
That's the point. And the last, they can measure or estimate their productivity. So this is why most of small medium enterprise in Indonesia is unbankable, non-bankable.
Yes.
So the bank or the legal financial institution sometimes unwilling to lend their money, because small medium enterprise didn't have a financial record.
Yes.
So how to measure their capacity to pay, repayment capacity. But with this technology, they easily to see. All right, they can assess. You have a repayment capacity, so they able to. So the first thing first, I think transforming mindset from the local government. That's digital technology, not only sales and marketing. But how to promote digital technology that can help business process in small medium.
For the longevity, right? Because we don't want it to just be
course.
open for a year or 2 years. We want it to be as long as it can.
Right.
If I can compare between developing countries and developed countries,
Yes.
even though in like only 3 or 4 staff in developed countries, they already like have a procedure on their business.
Yeah.
The simple way they put in their wall, so the first stage, second stage, third stage,
Yeah.
and then they put some like not sensor but like a recording in their in every loops business.
The standardization is there.
Standardization's there.
As of us, like we don't know what's happening. What happens today is today, tomorrow is
yes,
another day,
another
right?
day.
And you can't do that for businesses.
Because we
Right.
kind of like neglect it in Indonesia, most of the entrepreneurs, small medium enterprises, is just for a living. I mean, like doing the business for a living, sustainable living, but not for the professional business.
Yes.
That profitable.
Yeah. So now that it's been happening, or since 2020, I think you said, when you started this, and then what we want to know is that how it's going with this thing that you're trying to accomplish with all the businesses.
So day by day, like intensive communication with the local government, they realize that they need to shift the paradigm.
Right.
So currently, they are willing to participate. So in a model, pentaheli collaboration. So we collaborate and we try to map the actor and their roles in the transformation. I mean, accelerate digital transformation in small medium enterprises. So start from next year, they start to like provide a training, but not only go to the market, but also how to utilize, how to increase the digital literacy, the importance of the technology.
The missing links.
Yes,
You want to have
yes.
that.
And also we start to collaborate with the local university as well. We cannot work by, I mean, nowadays we cannot work by ourselves, but we need to collaborate, partnership.
Yeah, we need to have all the manpower to be in the same mission too. Now, Mas Bahtiar, our last question would be, I mean, you've just started this in 2021, 2020, 2021. Now it's just 1 year alone. You've already met a lot of standards and you've made a change. So what is the next plan for the digitalization and MSMEs?
All right. The next stage is through utilizing this technology that we develop, we expect that a government can have real-time data about the number of small medium enterprises.
Right.
Currently, we don't have a real-time data that accurate. So that's why most of the policies sometimes not going to the point that we expect. So we expect that it's bring a significant impact. I mean, the policy from the government can give the policy impact to small medium enterprises. That's the first. And the second, we can calculate in accurate how much that digital economy transaction that we can earn from daily basis activities. By having this, so it opens new opportunities like investment and then partnership between large scales and small medium enterprises. So the output from small medium enterprises can be interlinked to large scale. So we have a business value chain, from small medium enterprises to the large.
Yeah, so you have like the overall ecosystem right there.
Yes.
Mas Bahtiar, Rifai, thank you very much for being here with us. We love your passion.
Very
we love
much.
your energy, and within
You didn't have a chance to talk with him off stage just now.
No,
It's really, really good.
I
Very
know.
fiery.
Exactly. Well, we hope that you're going to come and join us again right here in our See Today News studio. We want to see, every stages of your new technology, and thank you for you and your team, because this is really a hard work, and this chapter has just begun. So congratulations and many success for you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mas Bahtiar. All right, so we're going to take a quick break right now, but when we return, we have some recap of our news from the earlier segment. Stay tuned with us.